your luck, but the luck happens after you bust your ass and you put yourself in that lucky situation. Luck doesn't happen. You put yourself in that situation where luck might fucking happen. And that's what people don't know.
If you believe it, if you really believe that you could be something, if you have that little voice in your head saying, hey, you got talent, you could do this, then follow that voice.
Fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. You need discipline because motivation's not there every day. I'm missing motivation most days.
Wow,
Some
really?
days, yeah, sometimes I got motivation. Some days I'm like, fuck yeah, today I felt good. I can't wait to get to the gym. But a lot of days like, gotta get to the gym. And then once I get going, then I feel great.
Yeah.
And I feel great when it's over. But it's that beginning part that's hard because your body wants to stay comfortable. Your body will trick you like, man, today you should take the day off, Theo. You don't feel good. Theo, what did you get, like 6 hours sleep last night? That's not enough.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely.
It's easy to give up.
Hell yeah.
It's the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm done. I ain't going.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I don't feel like going to work. I'm done.
Yeah, man.
It's easy. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people don't want it that badly, which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. You know exactly how to be you or how to be me. You don't want to do it.
Like, I want to see what you do when you're tired. Let me see how you push yourself. Come on, man. Get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Keep going. How long can you maintain a positive attitude?
There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem. You wake up, right to work. Immediately your mind is in action. No one wants to do that. No one. And I don't blame them. But don't be mad. When you're laying there in your fucking bed and you're in the fucking hospital and you're 70, 80, 90 years old and you're thinking, man, I feel like I didn't fucking do something. Because you did. You didn't do it. You didn't do shit. You may have lived a great life, man, but you're always gonna feel empty inside. I don't feel empty.
The life you want is on the other side of a few hard conversations, and you're living a life you hate because you're too afraid to have them.
I think about that a lot.
Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times. We are now around soft men and hard times.
There's a moment when every boy realizes no one's coming to save him. And that's when he becomes a man. And some boys never get there and stay children forever.
You should be a monster. He said you should be a monster, you should be ruthlessly ambitious, and then learn how to control it. And it's that old expression.
How to save up $10,000. As you can see in my hand, man, this is legitimately $10,000, no counterfeit. Just got it out of the bank. And after this video is getting put back in the bank. I just know that some of y'all are visual learners, as I am too, bro. If somebody would have showed me this 5 years ago, I would have been tuned in just like how you is right now. So stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'm about to show you how to get this in no time. Somebody came up to me the other day and was like, bro, you the reason why I could do this, da 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 da. I'm like, bro, keep going, bro. That shit lit. So, about to put y'all down, man. So, I'm going to break this down in like 3 simple steps, you feel me? Step number 1, you want to calculate everything. Calculate all your expenses, calculate all the money you make, calculate all the different ways that you make money versus spend money. The reason you're doing this is simple. You got to see if you even have money left over. So what I mean is, don't calculate taking your girl out on a date because you don't do that every day. Don't calculate going out to eat steak dinners. We're gonna chill on that for right now. We're going to chill. Calculate what you got to pay for. Your rent, your car, your insurance, stuff like this, your phone bill. Calculate everything that you have to pay for. Like, it's inevitable. You have to pay this every month. So once you calculate that number, calculate how much you make from all of your stuff, from your job, from your side income. Calculate everything you make versus everything you spend. Once you did that, you're going to have two different numbers. Make sure that this number is a positive and not a negative. If this number is a negative and not a positive, we can't move on to step 2. But if this number is a positive, we can move on to step 2. Let me tell y'all something, bro. It's not the fact that the reason we don't have money in our bank account at the end of the month is not that we're not making enough. It's that we're not giving our money a place to go. We're not giving it a direction. Money with no direction is money gone, bro. You got to tell your money where to go opposed to your money deciding where to go. Because if that motherfucker got a mind of his own, bro, it's going to go anywhere and everywhere. So step number 2, after you clearly have a positive in your money, you feel me? This could be $100. This could be $200. This could be $300. Have a payday routine. That is step number 2. Get you a payday routine. For me, a payday routine is in my notes section. You feel me? I have my different streams of income, and every time I receive a paycheck from that stream of income, it goes through my payday routine. A payday routine is nothing, bro, but organizing and putting percentages on where it go. If y'all seen my other financial videos, y'all seen that I recommend multiple bank accounts, but you don't have to have multiple bank accounts if you don't want to. I recommend it. Go watch one of those if you want to know why I recommend it. But payday routine is basically splitting up your money, dividing your money. The reason why we did the step number 1, which was calculate everything, because we need to know how much we have to spend on bills versus how much we could take out, right? So I recommend 3 accounts. First account is your bills account. Second account is your spending account, and third account is your savings, right? Boom. And I'm gonna tell y'all a little trick after this too, you feel me? But the third one is the savings. What you do is every time you get paid, you want to break it up those 3 different ways. Depending on how much your bills cost versus how much you make, you want to put a certain amount of your bills. So for some people, that might be 50% got to go to bills, 25 can go to spending, 25 can go to saving, right? So how this works is the 75 that go, the 50 that go to your bills literally only pay for your bills. The 25 that go to your spending, you can spend on whatever the fuck you want. And the 25 that go to your savings have to get saved, right? It has to get saved. And the spending is going to be a trick. It's going to be a challenge because you only can spend 25 of your income now, 25% of your income. Now you got to kind of play around like, damn, I don't know what I can eat now. I don't know where I got to go. But that's the fun part of it because you have money because you saving 25%, but you don't as well. So you moving and living like off that 25%. And that's the cheat code, bro. And number 3, the reason number 3, bro, is out of sight, out of mind. Kind of how I said the first part, how I'm going to tell y'all a trick. This savings account, this third account, I don't recommend to be your real bank account. I don't recommend you to have too much access to it. If y'all want my method, bro, I literally just started an emergency fund with the app called Acorns. So the reason why I went with Acorns because they have a high yield saving account that gives you 5% back APY, which is like money going into your pockets. It beats the inflation rate. So the more money you put in there, the longer you put in there, the more you make. You feel me? So it's just a smart option because for one, you make money for keeping your money in there. Because if you keep your money in the bank, you lose it versus inflation. So you make money by keeping your money in that shit. And then it's a spot where you can't even take it out. So when you, for that 25%, I recommend y'all put that into an Acorns account. If y'all need a link to that, I'll put it in the description. Hopefully I don't forget. Hopefully AB don't forget. I'm going to make sure the first 3 people who sign up, y'all going to get a bonus investment as long as y'all throw some money in there. Just the first 3 people though. So I want to see who's serious.
Let's find out.
That's why he's the best player in the game.
Everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything. And so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft.
So because you know what you want, the world's giving you exactly the information you need to become better at it.
Because you know what you're looking for.
So many guys tell stories about your work ethic.
Yeah.
What was really your work ethic like, and for how long did you stay disciplined?
Well, I mean, every day. Since 20 years. It was an everyday process and trying to figure out strengths and weaknesses. For example, jumping ability. Man, my vertical was a 40, it wasn't a 46 or a 45. My hands are big, but they're not massive. Right? So you got to figure out ways to strengthen them so your hands are strong enough to be able to palm a ball and do the things that you need to do. Quickness, I was quick. but not insanely quick. I was fast, but not ridiculously fast, right? So I had to rely on skill a lot more. I had to rely on angles a lot more. I had to study the game a lot more. And, but I enjoyed it though. So like from the time I can remember when I started watching the game, I studied the game and it just never changed. It's a good separation for me, you know, emotionally, to be able to put myself in a place where at practice or when I'm training or during games, I switch my mind to something else. I switch my mode into something else, right? For me, it's the equivalent of Maximus, Decimus, Meridius, and Gladiator picking up the dirt, smelling the dirt. It's go time, right? So that was my mental switch. It was like an actor getting ready for a film. You gotta put yourself in that cage. When you're in that cage, you are that character. And then when you leave there, it's something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't touch me, don't talk to me. Just leave me alone.
How did you get mentally and emotionally so strong where it doesn't bother you?
Well, you know, you got to look at the reality of the situation. You know, like for me, it's not, you know, you kind of got to get over yourself. Like, it's not about you, man. Like, oh, okay, you feel embarrassed. You're not that important. Like, get over yourself.
That's where you go.
Get over yourself, right? Like you're worried about how people may perceive you and like you're walking around and it's embarrassing because you shot 5 air balls. Get over yourself, right? And then after that, it's okay, well, why did those air balls happen? Got it. High school, year before, we played 35 games, max, right? Week in between, spaced out, plenty of time to rest. In the NBA, it's back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I didn't have the legs. So you look at the shot, every shot was online. Every shot was online, but every shot was short. Right? I gotta get stronger. I gotta train differently. The weight training program that I'm doing, I gotta tailor it for an 82 game season so that when the playoffs come around, my legs are stronger and that ball gets there. So I look at it with rationale and say, okay, well, the reason why I shot air balls is because my legs aren't there. I go, well, next year they'll be there. That was it.
Done. Were there some names that you looked at and says, these 3 guys are as crazy as I am?
At the time, I deal with what I've referred to as Goat Mountain. I went to Goat Mountain and I talked to Magic, Michael, Bird, Keem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Oscar Robinson, Bill Russell. You know, so I would talk to them. What did you do? What were your experiences? Michael in particular, he's become my big brother. He's been my big brother since I first came in the league. And what was
truths that will make any boy a man? You know what I'm saying? We in a car with it. These are 10 things that I wrote down that if you listen to these and you a boy right now, bro, and you literally do everything that I said, you will literally turn into a man. You feel me? If you listen to one of these and you can see yourself doing the opposite, I mean, you a boy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's time to put that grown man cape on. You know what I'm saying? Rise to the occasion, do something amazing, and turn your life up, bro. So first off, the world rewards value, not effort. You must make yourself more valuable, bro. That's the name of the game. The name of the game is value, bro. I had gave an example in one of my videos where I said a Rolls Royce dealer versus a construction worker. You know what I mean? The construction worker works harder. He's in the sun all day. He worked 12-hour shifts. You know what I mean? He getting dirty. You feel me? It's dangerous. Thus, Rolls Royce dealer, my nigga is literally in the AC all day. You know what I'm saying? Bro, in his office, he got cold ass water, AC, he in a nice environment, nice suit on. He got slacks on and shit. He ain't breaking no type of sweat. The construction worker get paid $10, $12 an hour, while the Rolls Royce dealer just got a 10% commission on a $500,000 car. You know what I mean? It's not that the Rolls Royce dealer is working harder. He just has more leverage, bro. You know what I mean? He literally, bro, is getting rewarded from his value that he's putting in the world. You know what I mean? So the key takeaway there is working hard is great, but sometimes you got to work smarter. You got to build your leverage up. The best way to build your leverage up is to invest in some high income skills, bro. Understand what's high income in the market and invest in those skills, man. Next up, hard work alone won't make you successful. smart work does. Literally the same shit that I just said, bro. If you working hard, that's good. You should be working hard. But working hard versus working smart, the smart worker is probably gonna surpass you, bro. And you can see this in any industry, my nigga. I used to work at a job called UPS. If y'all don't know what UPS is, we basically pack the boxes and the packages to eventually come to your house. The hardest workers in there were the people that was basically packing the boxes. The smartest workers in there was the people telling us to pack the boxes. Was they touching boxes? No. They was just making sure we did. You know what I'm saying? So we was working harder. They was working smarter. We was getting paid $10 an hour. They was getting paid $32. You know what I mean? Because they were the people in charge of making sure that we were on track. I remember when my supervisor at the time, he was like 21. I was around 17 at the time. So we kind of close in age. We was probably the closest in age in that bitch. I was 17, he was 21. And he was the youngest supervisor in that bitch. And he was like, hey, you get paid to move these boxes, not me. And he was getting paid hella. I was like, damn, man, he fucking me up right now, man. But yeah, bro, you got to learn how to leverage a smart skill asset and work smarter instead of harder. Next up, you can't change the past, bro. So you must focus on right now in the future, bro. A lot of people operate based on their past version of themselves. Y'all know that I always say on this channel, let your future dictate your present. You feel me? And not your past dictate your present. A lot of people move like they past was dictating their present. Meaning, in the past, if you was broke, you acting broke right now. Fuck that. You gonna be rich. You know what I'm saying? Anybody watching this video, I believe that you could be rich if you apply yourself the right way. Therefore, act as your rich version of yourself and move throughout life like that, bro. Because the world rewards whatever you put out into it. If you put an energy out into it that's abundant, that's rich, that's satisfactory of his environment, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to get back into yourself. So stop letting the past traumas, the past childhood fuck-ups, the past negative experience affect what you do now. Operate as your future self rather than your past self, and everything else gets better. That's a grown man-ass trait right there, my nigga. This phone is fucking me up right now. Okay, cool. Next up, the best investment you will ever make is the investment into yourself. Let me tell y'all a story, bro. If y'all don't know, on my main channel, I did a series where I was asking famous rappers for features. And I did one episode with a rapper named Rich Homie Quan, R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. But it's a lot of footage from those videos that never came out, that the world never seen. Because I edit videos over there for basically retention, you know what I'm saying? So you can watch the whole video throughout. You don't get bored and shit like that. But it's a part where we was recording that never came out, that never will come out. But he was telling me a lot of stuff. And one of the things he said was, bro, always invest into yourself, bro. Always invest into your craft, bro. Always invest into yourself. If you don't do nothing else, invest into yourself. I can see you got that trait, bro. Keep doing it, bro. Keep going. And that's basically what he was telling me, bro. And that was somebody, he's 10 years older than me. He was 10 years older than me. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. But that's one thing he told me, bro. And I listened, you know what I'm saying? I definitely heard him, bro. You feel me? I was getting the game. I was soaking the game up, man. And I hope y'all soaking the game up. I'm probably 10 years older than somebody watching this video right now. I'm 25. It might be a 15-year-old watching this shit, bro. I'm 10 years older than you, my nigga. That's crazy. But yeah, bro, the best investment you can ever make is into yourself. If you want to be a YouTuber, click the link in the description. You can literally make an investment into yourself, into your future, and work with the realest nigga ever. Avery B. Next up, nobody, and I mean nobody, respects a man who doesn't respect himself. Respect yourself. What does respecting yourself mean? Honoring your commitment, honoring your word, honoring your body, my nigga. Get in shape, you know what I'm saying? Go work out, go do some push-ups, bro. Have respect for yourself. Have respect for everything that you put into your life. Bring it to your life. Don't be fucking with girls that don't respect you. Don't be fucking with guys that don't respect you. Don't be fucking with situations that don't respect you, because if you don't respect you, they won't respect you. Everything starts with yourself, bro. If you talk bad about yourself, what's the other person gonna think? The best example I could think of off the top of my head, y'all know I love giving examples, bro. The best example I could think of off the top of my head, bro. If you in somebody's car and they shit dirty, if you eating food, you probably gonna throw the dirt on they shit because it's already dirty, my nigga. And that's the same thing with you. And that's the same thing with how you treat yourself. If you bash yourself, if you don't respect yourself, if you disrespect yourself, if you think of yourself in a bad manner, other people are literally gonna do the same thing to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start with yourself. You gotta literally treat yourself how you want to be treated. You gotta act as if you are the greatest thing, the greatest asset, because in all actuality you are, bro. And however you look at yourself, however you treat yourself, however you honor yourself, other people will do the same. Other people will follow suit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be cognizant of the things that you put into your body, the things that you allow yourself to be around, the energies you let around yourself, the self-talk that you say, bro, all of this matters because literally, bro, nobody respects you if you don't, my nigga. Next up, your body reflects your discipline, bro. You know what I mean? Your body reflects your discipline level. And this can be in a lot of different areas. This can be in how you look. You know what I'm saying? How strong you is. This can be in how your face look. You know what I'm saying? This could be in how your hair look. My hair looks terrible.